Now, I know our environment is pretty robust and it's good at hiding the pressures that we put it under, but wouldn't it be great if there was an easy way to find out how it's coping? Now, these little guys here are the answer. Frogs are a great indicator of just how healthy our environment is.
Now, I love my job here at Destination WA, but it's not always glamorous. And I know you usually see the finished product when we're all composed and polished, but this is what really happens. Anyway, what we're actually doing today is looking at WA's frog population and how to preserve it. So I've swapped my high heels for gumboots and we're searching for tadpoles. It's something I loved doing as a kid. As an adult, not so much. And I know it's hard to take anyone seriously when they're wearing orange high pants, but this is serious business.
Do you come here often?
I do the occasional frog night walk.
My tadpoling partner, Dr. Paul Doughty from the WA Museum, does come here often. He keeps tabs on the state's frog population, which has dropped a lot over the past few decades.
Paul, tell us about the program Frogwatch.
Frogwatch was started by the Western Australian Museum in the 90s when the exotic chytrid fungus, which is the killer frog fungus, started affecting populations in Australia and in the Americas. This was set up to keep an eye on the fungus in Perth, but it quickly became more of a community engagement program.
And what do they say about our environment, though? The health of our environment?
Well, frogs are quite sensitive. Their skin, people know about, is sensitive, so any sort of pollution or runoff can lead to bad results. We've seen that in the past.
Think about it. When did you last see a frog in your backyard? For me, it's never, and I suspect it's like that for a lot of us. But if they're hopping around near you, it shows you are living in a healthy environment. And if you build a frog-friendly garden, it encourages them to visit and breed.
Frogs like a sort of moist environment with lots of hidey places. So we try to say it's not just about the pond. A neighbor with a new frog pond can visit someone with a successful frog pond. They can talk frog, you know, tips about the pond and what works and what hasn't worked. But if people aren't experiencing the wildlife in that sort of environment, then this is a way to bring the wildlife to them. So they're appreciating the great biodiversity we have in the country, and then hopefully they'll want to conserve it.
It's hard to believe that we are smack bang in the middle of the suburbs. It's all about getting us urban dwellers back in touch with wildlife by attracting wildlife into our backyards. Now, if you want more details on how to build a frog-friendly backyard, I'm sure you do, check out our website or go to the WA Museum's page and click on Frogwatch.